Watching the beat. Now, the Charlatans have just wrapped up a UK tour and they've just released a new single, a double A-sided single. Tim Burgess, Just Looking, and Bullet Comes.
Yeah, Bullet Comes, top tune.
Before we talk about that, let's talk about this tour. I mean, your biggest one, first one for a couple of years.
Yeah.
What was it like? Good one for you?
I think it definitely so. I mean, I think it got like really better towards the end and stuff. I think we got really tight, really sort of tightened ourselves up, and I think by the last one it was like amazing.
What's it like going out on tour when you haven't been out there doing it for a while? I mean, you know, what's kind of sort of like going through your head? You know, you're nervous.
Try not to think about it.
Really?
Yeah. Try not to think about it, but just want to sort of like just mean as much as you did last time, you know. I mean, that's sort of like the most important thing.
Yeah.
You sort of like go out and you sort of, all right, come on, let's sort of like give it and sort of really give it, and we did. I think we did it really well.
I mean, the band has had its ups and downs. I mean, your first guitarist left after the first album.
Right.
You know, Martin had a tough time for a little while as well. You know, a couple of years ago, Rob Collins, you know, was in prison. I mean, what sort of effect, you know, does that have on the band? What sort of effect did it have on the band, Tim?
Right, yeah, I mean, I think it was probably a bit, sort of, bit rough and stuff, but I think, you know, everyone gets through it and stuff, and it's like a bit of a slap on the back and stuff, you know, when they come back into it and stuff. So I think, like, Rob had a tough time, but sort of definitely got his reward by playing in front of, you know, all these people and stuff, just a bit back, and I think, you know, it's like, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him, definitely, for what he's been through and stuff.
Now, I think it was, you know, towards the end of last year that you released Up to Our Hips.
Right.
But you've wasted no time in going back into the studio.
Got back in,
to do another album. You know, why the urgency?
It's like with Rob, really, I think, you know, because like towards the end of it, he started missing out on a lot of things, because, you know, it was like sort of always somewhere else. I remember sort of Steve Illich sort of saying, oh, as soon as he comes out of prison, you know, you got to get back in and sort of like do it straight away. And, you know, sort of like have a bit of a sense of urgency and stuff with him back and sort of fresh and sort of like really hungry to do it. Yeah. And he came back and sort of, I think we toured for about 2 months or something. It was like, oh, let's just go and do what we think we should do.
Where does this one find the Charlatans at?
Just Looking and Bullet Comes.
Well, no. As far as this this album, yeah.
Spreading the wings and getting them more open to sort of like, you know, new stuff and that. I think still think we left ourselves sort of like places that we can go to, but I want to get more metal. Yeah, well, you know, sort of like with this sort of like Dust Brothers or Chemical Brothers sort of like style of things, it sort of always comes across like dead metal to me. You know, sort of like really sort of raw and distorted.
Because you've actually sung on the Dust Brothers, Chemical Brothers. You've sung on their album, yeah? You've sung the title track.
Oh, I don't know whether I sung the title track. I know I definitely sang on one tune. It's called Life is Sweet. It's like, it's decent. It's sort of just about going shopping on a Saturday.